Tim, Tim.
Tim. Okay, it's nice to meet you today, Tim. How's your day?
Well, today is a funny day
Mm.
because I hang out with my friend to visit the Christmas market.
Oh, I see. So you spent your day today with your friends in a Christmas market.
Yes, yes, yes.
Oh, I see. That's nice to hear that you really have fun this day that you have mentioned earlier. But may I also know, Tim, since this is also our first time meeting with each other, may I also know which country are you from?
I'm come from Vietnam.
Vietnam.
Yes,
Hello?
yes, yes,
Okay, you're from Vietnam.
yes, yes. You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now, but your video is freezing. I know it's okay now.
Okay now or not?
Yes,
Oh,
I can. Yeah, I can hear you clearly actually.
okay, okay.
Okay, so yes, you're from Vietnam, and may I also know what do you do? What's your job, or are you still a student, or what?
Well, right now I just quit my job
Mm-hmm.
and I focused on studying English. Yeah,
Okay,
so,
so yeah, continue.
maybe I will find another job in the future.
Okay, so you have quit your job to focus on learning English language, so that because you're also thinking that learning the English language will be giving you more opportunity as regards to landing a better job in the future.
Yeah, yeah. I
I
hope.
see.
Yeah,
Yes,
yes, I hope so.
I see. Yes, exactly. There was just a little problem about your voice, like sometimes it's breaking. Maybe it's because of the unstable network. But that's just fine. Let's just continue with our lesson still, okay?
Yes, yes, okay.
Okay, so yeah, thank you by the way, Tim, for sharing some information about you and about the things that you have done today and your plans also in the future. Thank you for sharing those things. And also, it's nice to have you in my class this evening. So, this time, are you now ready for our lesson?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay, that's nice to know. And let me check first. You have chosen a video about the history of fireworks.
Yes, yes.
Okay, yeah, yeah, that's nice. We're on the same page. So this time, do you have now the copy of the transcript?
Yep, I opened the transcript of the video already.
Okay, that's nice to know. So let's start our lesson team by reading the transcript first. Okay, you may now start.
Okay, yeah. Fireworks have been around a long time. Invented in China probably in the second century BC. They were used to celebrate on the important life events. They became popular in Europe for military victories, then public and religious celebrations. Eventually, they make it to the United States and were even used as the very first 4th of July party in 1776. Originally, fireworks were made from black powder stuffed into bamboo shoots and thrown into fire. They changed a bit since then, but they are still a crucial part of any green celebration.
Okay, so that's it. Thank you so much, Tim, for reading this transcript for me and also for sharing this interesting topic that we have today about the history of fireworks. And based on what I have observed, Tim, while you were reading the transcript, actually you did well at reading. I have really noticed that when you have read the transcript earlier, you have maintained proper pacing, which means you don't read so fast, not so slow, just the proper pacing, which is good. And at the same time, you also maintained proper pausing as well. Every time you see comma or period, you really pause for a while or stop for a moment before you continue to the next lines, which is also very nice to know. So good job at reading, Tim. On the other hand, I also have here some words, only a few of them for you to read once more, okay?
Yes.
Okay, so let's have the first word, Tim. Please read this one.
Probably.
Yeah, actually, you're almost there, Tim. But let us also emphasize the b sound on the last syllable. Probably. Bly.
Probably.
Yeah, exactly. Probably.
Probably.
Yes, exactly. So how about saying it a little bit faster now? Probably.
Probably.
Yes, exactly. Okay, good job on that one, team. You were able to pronounce it better this time. So let's have the second word. Please read.
Popular.
hmm How about saying this one a little bit softer? Popular. Pew. Popular.
Popular.
Yes, that's it. How about saying it again? Popular. Eular.
Popular.
Yes, yes, that's it exactly. So good job still on that one, team. And let's have the next one. Please read.
Through.
Okay, how about pronouncing the n sound in the last part of the word throne.
Okay. Zone.
Yeah, exactly. That's nice. How about saying it again? Throne.
Drone.
Yes, exactly. Good job. Still on that one, Tim. That's so nice. So let's have the last word. Let's read the last one.
Celebrations.
Yeah, it's better now. Celebrations.
Celebrations.
Yes, exactly. Okay, so good job still in reading those words, team. This time you were able to pronounce them correctly, so good job on that. But now, before we continue to the next part, do you have any questions about the transcript?
Uh, no, not really now.
No
No.
questions. Yes, exactly. So everything is clear for you now. So this time, let's have featured words, okay? Please read the featured words.
Uh, bamboo. Victory. Social. Powder. Celebration.
Yes, exactly. So good job still in reading these words, team. You're able to pronounce them all correctly again. So before we continue, I also want to make sure, are you already familiar with these words?
Yeah, it's
Like,
okay.
okay, so you know the meanings of all these words.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great to know. So since you're familiar with them, let me further check your understanding about these words. This time, I'll just ask you to make some sentences using some of these words, okay?
Okay.
So let's start with the word crucial.
Okay. Uh, it is crucial for country to celebrate their no. It is crucial for people to have fireworks in the national holiday.
It is crucial for people to have fireworks on national holidays. Okay, good sentence. Good job in making that sentence, team. So let's try another word, and this time let's have victory.
Victory.
hmm
Uh, mm, Vietnam. Uh, Vietnam had a war victory in the past
Okay,
with
Viet. Yeah, continue.
with the U.S. Vietnam had a Vietnam had a war victory in the past with the U.S.
Okay, with the US. Okay. Vietnam had a war victory in the past with the US. Okay, so good sentence still. Good job still on having that sentence, team. So let's try another word. And now let's have bamboo.
Mm, in the past, people used bamboo shoot to make a fire firecracker.
Yes, in the past, people used bamboo shoots to make firecrackers. Okay, so good job still on having that sentence, team. So I really like the way you have given those sentences because you also not just give me, you haven't just give me a plain or mere sentence. At the same time, you also relate those things in real life situations or based on the happenings in the past. So that's nice to know. Okay, so good job still on that. So this time, let's now have the comprehension questions. Please read each question first and also read the choices from A to D and after give your answer.
Okay.
Mhm.
What are fireworks used for? They are used to give people jobs in the fire department. They are used to burn down buildings. They are used as weapons during times of war. They are used to make the celebration of important events. And letter D is the answer.
D, they are used to mark celebration of important events. So that's correct, team. That's nice. So let's have question number two.
Which event in the United States were fireworks first used? A. A 4th of July party. B. A military victory. C. A grand birthday party. D. A birth of a famous person. Letter A is the answer.
A 4th of July party. A, that's still also the correct answer, team. So now let's have question number three.
Where were fireworks created? In China. Let us see the answer.
Yes, the answer is letter C in China. Okay, so good job still in this part. Team, you were able to answer all the questions correctly, which really means that you really have understood what you have read earlier. Not just reading the transcript well, but also understanding and comprehending the details or important details about the transcript. So good job still on this part. So now before we proceed, any questions?
Mm, I think it's okay.
Okay, everything is clear still for you. So this time, team, I will be the one now to ask you some questions. Okay.
Yes, okay.
Okay, and the first one is, team, when do you usually see fireworks in your country?
Well, when I usually see fireworks in my home country is the national holiday, such as Independence Day on 2nd September. Is one of the national day. We call this the Independence Day. And second is Lunar New Year Day. The day begins a new year. Yeah, I usually see fireworks on those days.
During
Uh,
independent, yeah, continue.
yeah, and one more thing, days usually happen in the big city, such as Ho Chi Minh City or Hanoi capital, which is happen usually on those days. And other cities or other province maybe just happen on Lunar New Year. Don't have
Mm.
the fireworks doesn't happen on other day.
So most of the time, or you usually witness fireworks display or having fireworks presentation every 2nd of September during your Independence Day and also during the Lunar New Year.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, like what month is the Lunar New Year, by the way?
Uh, Lunar New Year in Vietnam calendar. Mm, because Vietnam calendar follow the Chinese
Mm-hmm.
calendar. So usually the calendar will be later than the Western calendar 1 month or 1 month and a half. So around at the end of the January and earlier in February on the Western calendar.
Mm.
And in Vietnam's calendar is later, later 1 month, right? So that was just at the end of December or early January in the Vietnamese calendar. Means why the Western calendar could be uh, at the end of January or early February, later 1 month and a half. Some years depend on the year.
I see. So there's no specific date or specific time. Yeah.
Yeah. No specific day. No, I mean we still have specific day follow on the calendar, but if you compare the day in Western calendar, it's not specific. They follow as a Western calendar.
I see. Okay. So thank you also for sharing about those information, team, on how you usually or when do you usually celebrate or when do you usually use fireworks in your country to celebrate a specific event like Independence Day and also the Lunar New Year. Okay. Thank you for sharing those things. So now let's have the second question now, team. Would you use fireworks to celebrate an important event?
Mm, well, yes, I
Mm-hmm.
would say yes because I would use the fireworks to celebrate an important event because on this special event, people will have time hang out together, spend time together to watch the fireworks. And moreover, there are a lot of trucks posts or vendor posts on the street. They sell for people who come there to watch the fireworks. It's so crowded people, good for business. And, and moreover, people will experience the beautiful fireworks, which is make them happy. And otherwise, on the other hand, I would not say no because there are some problems after fireworks happen, such as traffic jam or uh, air pollution or
Mm.
dirty growth and more a lot of social problems such as thief your stuff, stole your pie if you don't careful, see your pie, something like that.
I see. So every important event, maybe that you will be celebrating, you prefer having fireworks because yes, I agree with you that this time most people will also have time to spend with each other or together, like witnessing a very spectacular fireworks display or fireworks presentation that also will make them feel happy upon watching those lights above the sky also. But on the other hand, as what you have mentioned, there are also some instances that it may cause pollution or heavy traffic regarding as a specific celebration. So in that case, we also need as humans who will be participating or attending this kind of event, we should also be responsible for the maintenance of the cleanliness of the
Yeah.
surrounding or the event ground that we will be using, right?
Yep. Right.
Exactly. Yes, exactly. So, in your country, how often do you have celebrations like big or important event?
Mm,
Like how many
well,
times a year?
uh, maybe 2 or 3 times a year
Mhm.
because depend on economy of the year, which means if the year's business earn more profits or they have more money to support for the local government to have the fireworks, and then the national days such as the Independence Day or in the Labor Day, National Labor Day, we still have fireworks will be displayed because uh, business, local business, big corporations
Mhm.
will support, spend money to have the government, local government buy the fireworks to celebrate. And others, if they don't doing business well, maybe they only one fireworks display once a year. Look, Lunar
Mm,
New Year only.
I see. So
Yeah,
it also depends on the economical status or progress of your
yeah,
country. I
yes,
see.
yes.
Okay.
And,
Mhm.
and also depend on the city, right? As I mentioned, in a big city such as Ho Chi Minh or Hanoi capital, maybe they happen every twice or every 3 times a year.
Mhm.
Unlike other cities, small city or small province, they only happens one fireworks. Yeah, because
Mhm.
small city, small province, the government budget is not enough to spend
Yes.
fireworks.
Exactly, I agree with that one. But you have mentioned also of Lunar New Year. How do you usually celebrate the Lunar New Year?
How?
Yeah, how do you celebrate Lunar New Year?
Well, how people in my home country celebrate Lunar New Year?
Yes.
Uh, most of people will uh, prepare or have the special decoration on their house, and some of them will visit their friends, their relatives to give them special gifts on the Lunar
Mm-hmm.
New Year. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
we will wear the new clothes, new things in house,
Mm-hmm.
have a special food such as barbecue pork on pork, barbecue pork, chicken, or cook traditional food such as
Mm-hmm.
the beef stock or pork stock and sticky rice,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, or rice paper, a lot of things on a lot of special foods, traditional foods will be eaten in those days.
I see. So most of the time you have to prepare a lot of food to be shared and celebrated with the family or friends, giving gifts and at the same time decorating most of the houses to signify that it's already New Year. So most of the time, also you have new things, new life, and new experiences in that day, and having fireworks display at the same time.
Yeah, yeah,
Yes, okay. So thank you so much, Tim, for sharing those things with me. And I really like the way you have answered the questions that I asked you earlier, because you also were able not just to give the answer itself, you also added more information about your answer, and you also share your own insights and relate them in your own experiences on how you were able to celebrate this events in your country. So good job in having those answers and sentences as well. However, Tim, since it's already time, so we need to say goodbye for now, okay?
yeah.
Okay, so later, if you will be having free time, I will be sending my report so you can check those sentences and words also for you to review, okay?
Sure, sure.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's all for today. I hope to see you again next time. Thank you for having me as your teacher. That's all, and goodbye. Have a good night. Take care, and thank you.
okay.